Hey guys, how's it going today? Kind of dark, letting my car warm up a little bit before work, and I'd already recorded part of this video, the last half of this video, and I thought I should probably add a little bit more preface. So, went to the the Florence Grand Prix, put on by the Flint Hills Bent Rims. I placed 4th in my class. I think I say that later. This 200cc class, there was only 4 of us, so as long as I finished, I did okay. I put in 2 laps. Some of the other guys put in 6, 7 on the vintage. I had a little bit of trouble, most due to a couple reasons. One, this is my first race, so you'll probably see me make a bunch of mistakes. There was a couple times where I about went over the handlebars and my legs caught me. A couple times I picked very bad lines. Also, my bike, it's a little underpowered, a little heavy. Not great tires. Trials tires were not great. There was a couple spots where there was mud pits right before you needed traction, and my tires were loaded up with mud, and I kind of lost a little bit of traction, or a lot. So yeah, I figured I'd preface it with that. You know, it's my first race. I had fun. It was a great race. I hope to go back next year. Maybe I'll change up the bike, something with a little bit better tires, get a little bit more seat time in, practice. But it was fun, and I think a lot of other people had fun. I don't think there was any super serious injuries, so I think everybody had fun. From what I see on Facebook the Tuesday after the race, yeah. Well, I hope this next part of the video doesn't bore you, but it's the wrap up of basically the bike, how it looked after the race, and I kind of talk about some of the issues I had with the bike. But it was a blast. I hope to do it again next year. So check this other part out. So here we are, do a little wrap up. Ran the race, placed 4th in my class of the 200cc. I made 2 laps. There's some guys in my class that did make more laps. One of my problems was these trials tires did not help, but I wasn't sure what to expect. The river had been flooded like 3 days before, and there was a lot of mud. So as you can see, I got a lot of mud. You'll see in my videos, if you watch those other ones, that I kind of got bogged down in the race, and that was due to mud. I got stuck. I didn't give up. We got it out, and I kept running. But I really think my clutch is smoked now. Also, it started flooding on me. At one point, I mashed the shifter into a tree, laid her over. So I tried to kick it out, and now I rubbed the case. So I have to fix that. Not a big deal. I think I lost this little screw here to this, but that's not really that big of a deal. Definitely a muddy bike now. It got set in the mud a couple times. My gas tank does not seal, and I started leaking oil out of the points, or the cover there. We'll work around back of the bike. I broke off the turn signal here, but I think it's just this mount. So that's fixable, not a big deal. I'll just put that back together. But I really packed up the mud into this bike, so it's gonna take a little bit of work to get everything out. I tried to lighten the bike by like taking all my tools out of here and everything, but this bike is way too heavy for a race like that, so I would not recommend a scrambler like this for a race of this caliber. It was fun. I learned a lot, and hopefully everybody can learn some lessons from watching my videos and what I did. Yeah, I got some oil leaks, and I think the compression has dropped on it, because I may have got a little hot, but it still runs. I drove it off the back of the truck, got it out. I kind of rubbed through the paint there, but with my knee braces. So I wouldn't recommend a scrambler for a Grand Prix, especially if it's muddy. Maybe if you had some good tires. I didn't have a lot of power going through some of that, so maybe change up the gearing. But all in all, it was fun. Definitely, if they have it next year, I'd recommend going and checking it out. I guess I'll end the video here. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, watching my videos, you get an idea of what it's like, and kind of go from there. Thanks again.